So, in today's video, I am honored to have a special guest that you will not find anywhere else. This person is only going to be on this one channel, one video, and nowhere else in the world will you find this amazing, beautiful person. It is, of course, the lovely, beautiful, my daughter, Ria. Ria.
Hi. I'm excited to be in I Am videos because I love being in them.
Okay, all right. So on that note, what do you know about I Am? What's I Am to you?
You know, my most favorite and important part of I Am is the Wheel of Life.
Okay, so you've seen me draw the Wheel of Life. Okay, so what is the Wheel of Life? For anybody who's never seen it, doesn't know what it is, can you explain it?
Sure, I can explain it. So it's basically a wheel and a circle in the middle, and then you just do 10 triangles and then lines and then write fun, giving back, love, health, what else?
Okay, so there's family, fun, giving back, health, home, personal development, spirituality, wealth, and work. Those are the 10 things that are most important to me, that help me focus in different parts of life. Other people's might be different, but what it is there's things that are important to you and how happy you are. So what I'm going to do on the screen when people are watching this video is bring up the Wheel of Life and ask people to put their finger on what's most important to them. So out of all those 10 categories, where would you put your finger and what's most important to you?
Well, the most important one is family.
Okay, awesome.
Well, if you've watched I Am, do you like it? Because it's really important and Daddy does it a lot.
I do it a lot. Do I do it too much, which means I don't spend enough time with you?
No, because I actually like doing it with you.
Okay. Okay. Let me know if it gets too much, and that means I need to find better balance. So coming back to you saying your family is the most important thing to you. We have that scale of 1 to 10. So 1 being you're not happy with family, 10 being you're happy with how much time you spend with family, and just everything about family. How would you rate it 1 to 10?
Well, my two favourite are family and love. So for family, it's like 10.
Nice.
And just both of it's 10.
Okay, so why not a 2? Why have you put a 10? Why not 2?
Well, because I really like my family, and I just like helping the environment and doing litter picking like we did it for your birthday.
We did do litter picking. All right, so I was going to actually ask, so what activities, what things can you remember that we've done together that you like?
Well, you know those Magna-Tiles?
Yes.
I like building a tower with them, and then me and the knocking off them off with the Hulk gloves.
All right, I think we can do that soon, then maybe tomorrow after school. We've talked about what's important to you and how you feel about what's most important, so how you feel about family. If somebody listening and watching this video could do something, or in fact we could do anything tomorrow, what is one thing that we can do to help people?
We could do more I Am and then just help them be healthy. Like you do videos of you eating a healthy breakfast.
Okay, we can do that.
Like porridge and blueberries and strawberries.
All right, so is that what you want for breakfast tomorrow?
I know.
Why not? You said it. You said it. I can make you that for breakfast.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll decide in the morning. All right, so I want to talk about affirmations. Do you know what affirmations are?
No.
So I am is actually an affirmation. A bigger one is we are. So you can either use I am or we are. And we are lots of things. So let's say I am loved. We are loved by each other. Would you say that's true?
Yeah.
So can you think of any more affirmations?
I am kind.
Yes, you are. Can I do one?
Yeah.
I am lucky to have a daughter like you.
I can do hard things.
Yes, you can, and everyone can do hard things. Doing hard things doesn't mean that they're easy. It just means you're strong enough to do hard things. All right. So I want to use this time to actually ask you about you when you're older, so that when you watch this back, if you ever choose to, you can see what you thought as a 6-year-old. Does that make sense? So, what do you want to be when you're 20 years old?
A shopkeeper.
Shopkeeper. Okay. What would you like to be when you're 50 years old?
I would like to be... Well, I might be a granny then.
Okay. Is that what you'd like to be? What would you like to be when you're 50?
I would... Do I have to do a job?
Not necessarily, no. So, what do you want to do?
I want to... I might be a taxi driver.
Taxi driver. Okay. And what would you like to be when you're 100 years old?
I don't know. Because that's really old to do a job.
Okay, you'd have to do a job. You can, what would you like? What would make you happy, or what do you think would make you happy when you get to 100 years old?
I don't know. I don't know what I want to do because 100 seems like too old to do anything.
That's fair. That's very fair. So let me try and help you a little bit here. We won't answer that question, but first of all, not knowing what you want to do is absolutely okay.
And,
You can figure it out as you go. Hold on. What do you want to say?
And Daddy told me, I forgot what his name is, but he told me someone is 100 and they're still alive.
Yeah. There's some people who are older than 100 and still alive.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know anyone?
I don't know anyone personally, no. But what I was about to say is, if you don't know what you want to do in the future, that is okay. It's absolutely okay not to know what to do. There's one thing that I want you, me, and everybody to want for us now and when you're older.
What?
For you to be happy. Whatever makes you happy. It doesn't have to be a job. It doesn't have to be a thing. But whatever makes you happy, I want you to be happy. Find happiness and stay there as long as you can. That's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. As you get older, being happier gets harder because there's more responsibility.
How? And how's the responsibility?
So, do you have to go to work?
No.
Do you have to pay for things in the house?
No.
Do you have to make sure there's food cooked for children?
No.
Okay, so that's the things that I need to do. Some of the things that I need to do. Do you have to clean?
No.
Do you have to clean your room?
Sometimes.
Okay, so then there's a little bit of responsibility. As you get older, you start to get more and more responsibility. And as you get more responsibility, sometimes that's just harder.
Every time my room's in there, it's like, you really clean.
Well, yeah, you, kind of. I
I should really clean.
I know, I don't like to, but the other option is you just leave it really messy, or you clean it, which is
I hate it messy. And last night, I went out of bed and I stuffed my things into the corner, and then I covered the thing.
That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. So adults do that too. We put stuff in boxes, and then we put the lid on it, or we put stuff in piles, and then we cover it with like a towel or a blanket, and pretend like there's nothing messy underneath it.
And that could be yours for Father's Day,
Ooh.
but you don't know what the gifts are.
Okay, I promise I won't look. I'll wait for you to give it to me if it is something for me.
It is.
Okay, cool. Right, so let's move on to gratitude. Do you know what gratitude is?
No.
Okay, so this is when we say one thing each that we're grateful for. Shall I start?
Yeah.
So I'm grateful for my family and having people that are close to me that love me and then I love as well.
I'm grateful for having a brother, mum and dad.
I'm grateful for having the ability or being able to walk in nature and just walk and be outside.
I'm grateful for? Well, I'm grateful for lots of things, and sometimes when I do really good things I love, I think that I have the best life ever.
That's, you know what, that I'm so happy to hear you say that. That's why I do a lot of the stuff I do. And I told you, my thing is to make you happy. For me to be happy, for you to be happy, and for us all to be happy as much as we can. What can we do to make a difference to as many people as possible?
I don't know, just being kind.
And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what we can all do. And I want to help you, Mummy, Dian, me, anyone, to build a sense of community.
And the I Am viewers.
Yeah, right, that's it. But it's not easy. But it's not supposed to be easy. Anything that you want to do that is a big thing is going to be hard. I'm a nobody trying to help anybody feel like they're a somebody.
You're someone.
Ah, thank you. So are you. What things do you like to do?
Well, I like to craft, and do I Am videos with you, and do computing at school. To be honest, it's really fun because you get to go on a computer. And I like going to birthday parties and stuff.
Yeah, me too. Okay. I've shared enough of what I would like to. Thank you for being honest and talking about what we have. Do you have any questions for me?
What is I Am like for you?
So it helps me feel like I'm doing why I was born. It makes me happy, but it's sometimes very difficult because I have to do difficult things every day. Like, when I go to work, I record videos in the middle of a busy place and people look at me, and sometimes it's scary and I think in my head, oh, what will people think about me? And I don't really like doing this, but I know if I do it, getting the video to be able to share is on YouTube and stuff is worth it. And then I feel proud of myself that I've been able to do it. So sometimes it's scary, sometimes it's lonely, sometimes it's challenging, but it's all worth it. And I'm happy to keep doing it as long as it keeps helping people. That's a really good question, by the way.
Great. Is it hard to be a dad?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is very hard to be a dad. But it's also easy. You make it easy. I'll say one more thing. Anything that is worth doing is hard.
What does that mean?
So if you do things that are easy, sometimes you don't feel good because it was so easy. Sometimes if you do a hard thing and then you actually get to feel like, oh, you know what? I didn't think I could do it. I tried it and I did it. And it builds your confidence.
Have you or anyone you know done any hard things?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the hardest things that I've done is be a dad.
Like I asked you, is being a dad hard? Why do you think yes and no, like the seesaw?
Okay. Is being a child hard?
Well, I have some confusing times. I don't know whether it's really hard.
So, okay, sometimes it's easy being a child because you don't have to worry about money, you don't have to worry about work, you don't have to worry about like the cleaning and stuff and driving. But sometimes it's hard being a child because you don't understand emotions. Sometimes adults don't listen to you. Sometimes you have to get told what to do. And sometimes you do things without understanding them fully. And when you're with your friends, you sometimes feel left out. So it's easy and hard for those reasons.
Yeah, it really is. And some of those things have happened to me.
our job, my job, your job, is to help each other with those easy and hard things. If things are easy, great. Let's try and find a way to make things easier. If things are hard, let's help each other so that they're not as hard.
I have no more questions.
Awesome. Okay. Ria, thank you. Thank you for talking through what we have. And it's been a pleasure to have you on the Life Coach Rav YouTube channel. If anybody's been watching this and listening, thank you. Is there any final words you would like to share with anybody who is listening?
No, but if they have any questions, they can just send a note to you.
Yeah, they can put it in the comment below. But again, thank you. Awesome.
Great. See ya.
Bye.